One championship back for the Gregorian year of 2023. Impact Arena Bangkok, one fight night 6. Superbon taking on Allazov. And what a way to start off. Very bad news. An excellent tribute was done. Strangely, the producers, because I'm not going to blame the presenter, the new presenter, but strangely, during the conversation with Chatri, they thought to have that conversation reference Victoria Lee, Rising Paradise, and then segue, like very awkwardly, into the open weight tournament. And thankfully, because Chatri was quite emotional as well, he said, no, let's not talk about that. Yeah, that's not an appropriate time. I think that should have been worked in a total different segment. I think that maybe could have been done at the start of the event, maybe, as they usually do. Don't have that. Yeah, but anyway, down to production team. Strange, lots of comments about it. I don't think many people were happy about that at all. But we have nothing but entertainment. Few decisions, but we've got finishes galore, and we have and new. Yeah, let's break it down. Let's go top bottom. Let's go top bottom. Superbon, the kicking machine, 2-time champion, featherweight kickboxing. Many people thought he was potentially, I wouldn't say he was going to walk through Chingiz Allazov, but most people thought he was going to win. Looking how Chingiz has been over the last, let's say 5 fights, I had a very, very good idea that Chingiz would do the thing. That forward pressure, he's got heavy hands, and the face-offs, the hydrations, and all that, he looked, and even in the fight itself, he looked ripped to shreds, Shredgate, yeah? Even second round as well, second round, 3 knockdowns, 3 knockdowns. The pressure was just too much, man. He melted Superbon and then calls out Ursel, moving up in weight. That indeed would be, he's Ursel's obviously got the length and all that, and them knees are crazy dangerous. I want to see that, and I think the fans want to see that as well. Superlek. Actually, wait a minute. Did I mislabel Superbon? Is it Superlek who's a kicking machine? Apologies if I have. Yep. Flyweight kickboxing world championship vacated. Because he can't make weight, apparently. Chatri said, yeah, according to the camp and all that, he don't want no piece of Superlek. You know what I mean? He was lucky to get that victory last time. So, Daniel Puertas from Española was a very worthy decision. Went 5 rounds. After, I think it was the second round, Daniel caught Superlek with a punch right towards the end, and that flipping rocked him. I think it was the first or the second round. Daniel was in that fight all of the way. I actually had a draw going into the 4th round. We're going into the 5th, well, 4th, yeah, going into the 5th. I actually gave it to Puertas. I actually gave that. I want to see that. I would like to see that. Chatri, Matt Hume, let's run that back. I know, the Iron Man wants to potentially get in that there, but I think it's deserving of a rematch. Very competitive, very competitive. And let's go down to the flyweight submission grappling world championship. Mikey Musumeci taking on Gantumur from Mongolia. Tough. Mickey was saying that he was hearing his knee doing all kind of popping and crackling and this and that. The fight pretty much took place with multiple different types of knee bars and all types of stuff. And Gantumur was just gritting it out, trying to reverse it, trying to, alleviate the pressure and stuff. He hobbled out of that circle. And it was entertaining to a point, Mickey was just going straight, scooting down, you know. Um, a little bit more impressed. A little bit. The Rotolo brothers, obviously, they're quite exciting as well. But yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with that one. Catchweight, Aung Song, Gilberto, Galvao, Brazil taking on Burma. No, they were very friendly at the weigh-ins, exchanged gifts and all kind of stuff. Gilberto is a monster. He must be a bodybuilder or something at 40 years of age. He's, we talk about Yoel Romero having good Cuban genetics. This Gilberto has some crazy good genetics to be 40 years. He's yoked. He was so yoked. I think his mobility is highly affected by the amount of muscle he's got on. The way his punches, like, it looked like, no disrespect, Gilberto, but his fighting style or the way, as I said, because of the amount of muscle, it just looked like something from the 90s, early thousands and stuff, where you got these big punk geezers with some power and not exactly much technique and stuff. But yeah, submission. No, it wasn't. It was a TKO. TKO finished first round. Dance was done. Had him tied up in against the fence. Some elbows. He got him cut open. Flipped him around. Ground and pound. Dance done. So Unlong's having a little bit of resurgence. 2 victories, very close to each other. Catchweight kickboxing. Iron Man didn't make weight again. Unanimous 3 rounds decision. Jiduo, Yibu. He was game, man. He was definitely game. Didn't give up. Um, had a few moments, but domination. Iron Man came in and dominated the whole thing. Strawweight kickboxing. I am so disappointed we didn't get to see Ekaterina have this rematch. What on earth took place? Why? She failed hydration and she missed weight, apparently. I don't know. It wasn't by a huge amount from what I can remember. Why didn't we do this as a catch weight? We needed to see that fight run back. Stamp, obviously, Anissa Mexin, like, what on earth happened with all that? Stamp came out. They said that she'd failed the something. She was sick or something. That's why she didn't come to the press conference. Then she failed to show up. That's odd. That is odd. Very odd. So that leaves Stamp without a fight. So they take a Katrina off and to do a strawweight kickboxing where Stamp was like 8.5. They were saying 9, but according to the weights, it looked like 8.5 to me. She was clearly the smaller fighter. She put in some work. I don't actually think she won personally, and she got 50 wow. Trustfully, Anna will be getting some sort of extra little payment in the old bankage because she won that fight. Um, I can understand, obviously, Stamp saved day, etc., etc. But yeah, disappointed with the decision on that. Split decision as well. So one judge clearly saw it the right way. Featherweight, Garry Tonon. I think this is his first fight back after his knockout loss to Ton Lee. Came in, Johnny Nunez, Misha Tate's husband, came in and just did the thing first round. Did the thing, submission. What was it? It was a key lock. I don't know what it was. Very impressed. Very impressed. On to the next. Let's see what's next. Featherweight wise. Oh, I think he was talking about Martin Nugent, didn't he? I'm sure he called out Nugent, the situation. That would be interesting. He's not got the hands for Martin. He definitely hasn't. Submission wise, he's slick, 100%. So let's see what he do with that. Catchweight, the fighting god, King Jai Woong, Shoko Sato. Very awkward style of fighting. And it worked for him because Kim did not look himself. Very low, very low activity. He doesn't normally fight that way. And I know Sato was very elusive. But he third round he came on combinations. It's very much one punch kicks, that kind of thing. He wasn't putting things together. So I was disappointed. I actually picked Kim to win this. Yeah, and he's coming down from featherweight as well, isn't he? To bantamweight. Disappointing, but good showing from Sato. And that is indeed the card completed. We normally have a lead card before or a numbered event which would precede this. But we just had a pretty short one. Maybe I don't know why. Um, but it was very entertaining. Who got next? Who has next? Uh, excellent fight, excellent card. Thank you to the fighters. Thank you to Chat Tree, production team, everybody. Obviously, I think we need to definitely, review the production side, reference that announcement. But outside of that, we're giving that card. What are we going to give that card? We're going to give that card a. Mm, I'm gonna go 8.5. Let's go for 8.5. I think if we had more fights on there, like we usually do, I could have maybe increased that. But yeah, excellent. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Adios.